Solid.
Alright, going to grand finals of UCS United.
Can I just say, what a stacked lobby this is?
I know.
Like, I mean, when I think about our old 2v2 tournaments, Sato and Coldheart teaming was considered too much. You know?
And then, like, in my very first one was a 2v2, and Kaida and Sato was the leading team. Back in August 2019.
And you normally typically see like one like powerhouse of a team come out of a 2v2 and it's like, yeah, they're gonna win, but there might be some upsets. But
Yeah.
these two teams, I'd say they're actually probably very evenly matched. I like that cannon.
Yeah, that cannon at Kreutz place is actually kind of nutty.
I think that massively favors Raito and Kreutz's skill set, though. I think Bojack's going to definitely Bojack's going to struggle with that. I don't think. I hope Morfin sees how to do it. I think Bojack also sees how to do it. They'll probably communicate that to each other. That's impossible.
God. I just realized I'm regular sheep. It's fine.
We have to back out. We can. Actually, no, it's Bojack's lobby.
Yeah, if I just realized.
You can change still.
Yeah, I think you can jump off that half block, right?
Actually, no. I think you might be able. Yeah, I think it might be have a huge A, like what Raito is saying.
Like under the cannon, like completely under it, like basically full jump.
Yeah, I don't think Morfin wants to go from there. Morfin wants to go from the half block and then have a quick jump, I think. But that's hell. That's not getting done. I don't think anyone in the current meta even like knows really how to do easy have a QJ. So
yeah,
seeing that like kind of hard setup in all that context is just wild to me.
But anyways,
definitely players above the echelon. Yeah.
Okay, the cannon is bomb and the plank.
Cannon. I think that's fine. This is why we wanted. This is why me and you wanted to avoid Chiku's pond, because like you'd see it immediately happening. That like very common tight section has just become wire hell, and there's so much precision there.
Raito's put a plank there, and Morfin has a tennis in that section too.
I feel like Kruz and Raito might be building against each other here slightly. I think Kruz was the one to place the wires there to add to that. I mean, obviously, I don't think they're in voice calls, so if they can't communicate that kind of difference...
Bojack and Kreutz clip their wires together.
I see.
Yeah, so I think
but Raito's still choosing to nerf it? I think it's the right play for them as a
Bojack
team.
wanted it. Because I think you just saw Bojack wanted it, and went, okay.
Like, I think that getting a timing element in that area, I think timing is going to massively favor Raito and Kreutz slightly here, or at least Raito. I don't know about Kreutz, but add like a it actually favors Morfin and Raito, but you know, I think Morfin's gonna force that spike ball.
Ooh.
No, okay. We see the entire match taking place in a single area.
Yeah,
single tiny area of the map. This is Chicory Pond.
This is
everyone wants to play in that area. Nothing has been played outside that like, quadrant. I like that somebody's gone for that wire, forcing you to do the precision landing on the wire crawl. One of my favorite like setups in general.
This is such a disgusting setup.
What's wrong with it?
Okay,
I would have been happy with seeing it in their set, I'll be honest. I like it.
Not disgusting as in, like, bad. Like, disgusting as in, like, sick as fuck.
I think I'd say it's just a very cluttered setup.
It's really...
Yeah, it's also what I expect.
It's super cluttered, yeah.
This is absurdly hard. I think they are... I think Bojack and Morfin... Are they playing off that... Are they trying to win off, like, just being better? Like,
because I think
trying to play off just difficulty. Do you think?
Because I think Raito has the highest like skill ceiling, but I think Morfin has the biggest one-time clutch factor.
And I think Morfin probably has the best consistency in this lobby. Actually, no, Kruz is quite consistent, so...
Bojack also has a very high clutch level, too. I think he's a very clutch-type player.
And can, like, perform well under pressure? Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. I used to be a very clutch-type player, but I think I still can be, but just not as common anymore. I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know, this year I kind of lost my ever since Ignition, I kind of lost my mojo.
Fair enough. I mean...
The rest of 2024, I was going crazy. I still think of that.
We're getting old. We've been competing for, like, 5, 6 years at this stage, so...
Yeah, we've been competing
it's understandable. Take a break. We need, like, a year-long break from Comp UCH to, like, recharge. I still really like that crawl. I don't know who it favors. I think, arguably, I would say it favors Morfin most of all in this lobby, then followed by Raito. But Raito I think has... No, Raito is just solid. I think Raito's got it.
Oh, that's such an unfortunate death.
Yeah, I don't think Raito was expecting to get up there, but Kruz and Raito seem to be, like, getting through this significantly better. If I were Bojack and Morfin, I think you need to shift your difficulty somewhere else. Yeah, yes, this is favored, but it's too cluttered for you to change significantly. You're just gonna have to live with it.
I think that needle precision needs to go for Bojack and Morfin.
Yeah.
They can't get it. They're not.
And it's definitely something that favors, in my opinion, I think needle precision like this favors controller players massively. With the ability just to...
I mean, I guess I can see it.
From my observation, I've seen controller players consistently be able to do upwards precision in general a lot better than the top precision keyboard players. But that might also just be because top controller players are cracked. Who knows?
That is true, yeah. I do think I do perform decently well with vertical precision. Okay, I feel like Raito might be trying to go for a false squeeze.
Yeah, I think Raito's just going for a full block squeeze there.
He's a big fan of those.
Oh, nice. I'm so happy this isn't Frostbite. Unfortunate.
Coleman, I think Raito is the controller player here.
Yeah, Raito's the only controller player in this lobby at the moment.
Yeah, well, competing in this lobby.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I really think I'd love for Morfin and Bojack to, like, really play their advantage in building and, like, separate out their setups a bit more, but...
Yeah.
I mean, if it... Hey, we lost to them, what can I say? If it works, it works.
It really does, yeah.
Ooh, this is really interesting. You see Morfin and Kruz... And maybe even Bojack opting to try and do that wire crawl as a full 5 block from that block down, but Raito's just sending it from the 4 block height below and bonking their head.
Yeah.
I have to say, I actually like Raito's strategy. Bojack makes this, it's still a super jump, and Bojack doesn't. There are 2 super jumps blocking that. I would not be surprised if we just see no scoring until tiebreaker. With the way these players are playing this map.
Yeah, this might be a this might be a thing of like Morfin+Bojack in UCS 11.
Because like, the way I see this, we've got 8 placements around, whereas typically we'd normally only have 4 in normal comp UCH.
Yes.
And yes, they are fighting over the setups a little. They're fighting over the same space, and once that space gets cluttered, it's going to be really hard to remove lots of the difficulty from that. So I feel like it's very likely that we could see, if nobody scores soon, just an increasing difficulty creep across the entire map, which is going to make scoring for anyone incredibly difficult. Obviously, these players, as our top seeds and definitely, I'd say, the most mechanically skilled players in the bracket. Maybe Bob, like, I know VB and Pone is really good.
Yeah.
I know they're both really good, so... Ooh! Is that a super jump into spring precision?
Spring precision, yep. Yeah.
I think that favors Morfin massively, and I really respect Bojack for going for that, but I am also a little worried that given that Bojack's the one on that team actually making this Morfin, I love that fire hydrant. I don't know who placed it, but it's an excellent
I want to say Raito.
it looks like a Raito thing, but I also think it's a Raito thing that would like specifically hurt Kruz the most, which kind of sucks.
Maybe. With Bojack getting through the cluster.
Good job on Bojack. Definitely a top player who we haven't heard nearly as much from in recent times. Hasn't been entering as much, but not washed. Not washed.
Outside of this, of these super jumps, though, like Bojack's kind of playing out of his mind in this set currently.
Oh yeah, Bojack has like.
He's kind of looking like the main person now. He's giving main character right now.
Yeah, Bojack's absolutely giving off the vibe that, hey, if this was like last ranking season, you'd imagine Bojack would be at the top of the ranking system, not Morfin at this stage, not Raito, not Kruz. We have the top 3 players from last.
Yeah, we got 1, 2,
seasons.
3, and 5 here.
Yeah, who was 4 again?
Palsia has exams, so she wasn't able to participate.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
But Bojack, the self-proclaimed the best player in the world on multiple occasions. Really, actually, seemingly proving that in this set. I love that bomb. I think Morfin's right to just oh, that's not Morfin. Oh, it is Morfin. Yeah, I think Morfin's right to just remove that, but I love what they were going for with that bomb there.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
Because it forced you to do the half block into, with the timing on the hydrant, and then getting up. And that was awesome. I definitely think that's a Raito setup, though, more than it is anyone else in this lobby.
The Elsa's gone now. Oh, also that.
Yeah, these players still fighting over the same space, though. Like, they really haven't separated. It's all been in just its bottom right cluster. Raito's gonna feel comfy. This is like Raito's setup. This is Raito's point to score, I think.
Okay, Raito didn't get the precision, but that bailout was absolutely insane.
Yeah, I think Bojack and Morfin are gonna really struggle with this wire. They're just struggling to get control after jumping back, I think. Whereas Raito, using that slower analog on the plank to slow down immediately and then immediately align. Raito's just cracked. What can I say?
Yeah. Straight up.
That's a death from Raito, though. I think you're gonna want to score here before something changes. Like next round.
I think this is easily the time where he wants to get a score most, but out of lives. Morfin might have. Oh, he has a chance here.
This is like not bad odds for Morfin, but really struggling with that hydrant, it seems. Maybe less confident with the timing than some of the other players in this lobby.
Yeah.
And once you get past that hydrant, Raito was so close to scoring earlier. There's no difficulty on the back end of this level.
Yeah. Also, I'm noticing like with the hydrant, I can't tell if oh, Raito gets rid of the hydrant. Okay, but wait, Morfin. That was Morfin.
Misplay. Okay, yeah. Morfin's definitely the person to get rid of the hydrant, but I think it's a massive misplay if it was Raito.
I just saw Bunny.
I think the false squeeze that Raito placed and it was trying to force earlier really kind of biting him.
Yeah, if I think something I noticed with the hydrant that I can't tell if it was the case or not, but they weren't going up to the wall of the hydrant when they were able to.
Yeah, no, they weren't using that dead time in the hydrant as like an opportunity to get through.
They're trying to stand a little bit back so they don't hit the wire, even though.
I think they were just trying to do a cutter jump at the right timing rather than actually just jump into it and let the hydrant push you into the safe spot.
But with Wrecking Ball gone, as well,
it's gonna be significantly safer for all these players. Who do you think this hurts most with that like lost timing pressure? Nobody's made it yet though.
Probably Raito? Raito
yeah,
and
I think
those were definitely the two that were getting the wire crawl last.
I think it helps Morfin the most having that timing pressure gone, but I think it hurts Raito the most.
Yeah, but I think having the false squeeze back helps Raito.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a misplay on Morfin's part to bomb it, but also at the same time Morfin.
It seems, whereas both Morfin and Bojack have like been getting through that fairly comfortably. It seemed.
Yeah, Raito also just got.
Like,
yeah, Morfin just got the false squeeze as I was saying that Morfin like wasn't particularly like
Confident,
getting
yeah.
it, but then dropped back down by accident.
Yeah, no. We've seen a real shift in this level, though. With the added time pressure, but all these players seem to be far more confident in making it, which meant we saw a lot more successful attempts faster.
Yeah.
Currently have a little bit of a stall fest here, but Raito makes it. Can Raito make this full squeeze? Makes it! Is that going to be a point for Raito and Kreuz here? Is this going to be the first point of our set? If so, this is going to be like...
I think so, yeah. There shouldn't be anything...
It's
Yeah,
a
that's the first
way
point.
out of, potentially.
Oh, okay.
Almost scuffing up, but that's major. With only 3 turns left, I think this is like really laying on the pressure for Bojack and Morfin to kind of get something.
Yeah. I think, funnily enough, I think Kreuz is probably performing the worst in this set right now.
Yeah, but I also don't think it's really a big deal in 2v2 unless there's a massive disparity.
Yeah.
At the moment, this level is beyond all of their skill levels, like flat, so...
Yeah.
Kreuz could just lock in one round and do it. I like the additional difficulty, but I really think they need to like find something else. That's a good play by Morfin. Yeah, that's what Morfin should have been doing from the start.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think.
good one.
Do you think it's worth them changing that cannon with the cannon wire call and looking for a different kind of difficulty here?
Maybe.
Was that a Kreuz placement on those wires? Because if so, like that's Kreuz building it massively aggressively and helping them.
It was one of the bunnies.
Okay, I'm gonna believe that was Raito then.
Yeah, I want to say
that's
it was Raito.
really helpful for Raito. I think that helps Raito and Kreuz maintain their lead massively. It's very difficult, but both Raito and Kreuz are definitely more equipped in their skill sets to deal with that. And Raito
looking for another
going
point
back
here.
to back here. Yeah, it looks like Raito's gonna score back to back. Can Kreuz make it as well? Okay, that's
Dies to the
really
second wire crawl.
But they
Oh, it doesn't get a super jump.
it's that super jump that's been forced again.
Sally.
Sorry?
Hold B.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he nearly got that super jump. That was very
Wow.
close to a second point. But I think
He didn't get a super jump, but did get the right input timing, so... Kreuz, with another shot here, like, Kreuz and Raito have, like, really built a massive lead with that starting setup. I think that's... Like, this is the exact kind of difficulty they both want as players.
they're showing they're the #1 seed for a reason.
Yeah. Wild to think that this was a pickup team. Because they are playing into each other's strengths phenomenally here.
They have really similar strengths, though. I feel.
I mean, still, that's what makes you a good team. If you have that ability to play to each other's weaknesses and cover, and if you have that ability to play to each other's strengths and cover each other's weaknesses, you'll be a good 2v2 team, so long as you can build properly.
Yeah.
And
Right on shore.
both
Grab the
these
plank.
players, definitely less communication on the side of these two players with just no voice
Bojack.
call.
Bojack getting rid of that.
Absolutely the right play from Bojack there. I just
yeah.
don't think they want that, but Kreuz is going to try and play some of that, get some of that feeling back. And that might honestly be enough to maintain advantage in that space. Although
Yeah.
it does force tighter, it does force significantly tighter jump height here. Because if you saw it, Kreuz was using...
I just noticed the other spike ball, too. Of,
Oh yeah.
yeah, underneath
That's
the
not
cannon.
too... I don't
Not
think
too
that's too
bad.
worrying for any of these players, though, because I feel like they're going to be confident in hitting that half block, but let them prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Morfin landing that, I think that massively favors...
Oh!
Yeah,
That's actually a really cool way of going about that. That's probably the
Kreuz
correct
is
way.
definitely... It's the correct play, but Kreuz is very good at using...
the wall bug.
to do what historically most players have just said, just do it. Like, you don't need to use an auto line there. Why are you using an auto line? But oh,
Raito.
Very
Very
that up.
close.
Very close. But Crew's still the life here, and I think Crew's actually has like the most consistent method. And it's still gonna like to block that. You still need to take an extra placement to deal with that. So
I think he's gonna try to Kayata jump this. Yep.
I don't think that's the right. Oh, I see. Just going down.
Yeah, because
Okay.
because
I think that's. Can Kreutz get the outside? Does Kreutz know the? Kreutz does not know crouching rack VI.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like Kreutz in the in-game chat was telling Raito to place the tennis ball in that specific spot.
Yeah, and I think that's a really solid call from Kreutz to do because I think that in the state that this level is currently at, Raito and Morfin really look like they're kind of running away with the lead here.
For sure.
There's not really that many rounds left. Is there
only
2 rounds? 1 round left? 1 round left!
Yeah, 1 round left and Raito's up 1. So I feel like...
Raito's... Okay, they need to score now. If this is a... Oh wait, no, this is the tournament. It's free games, but yeah.
Yeah, it's best of 3, but yeah.
What counter pick do you think we're gonna see from?
I really don't know.
This,
I feel like this might have been like a Bojack pick or something. Well, actually no, Raito and Kreutz would have taken it here.
I think they'd be great on something like. I think they're gonna want to stick to say.
Garden maybe.
Where's the level list? I wasn't gonna say Garden. I was actually gonna say. Myriad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of want to see how Midas plays out.
I think Midas would work well for Bojack and
because that's my favorite. Oh my God, Kreutz! Holy, using that auto line to get past that spike ball.
But yeah, I think Bojack and Morfin are gonna want to avoid these organic shapes, which have allowed Kreutz and Raito to really build some interesting vault difficulty, which both players on their team are definitely struggling more than. Do you see what Kreutz is doing?
Yeah, I called that out.
I think it's the correct play. I just think it's lame. You know.
I get the idea, but I think it's harder. It's more It's more consistent.
It's not harder. It's just lame.
Oh really? It looks
in my
cooler.
opinion, as an old player, I don't know.
And it looks cooler, but yeah, it's gonna be GG to Vods and Raito. They're taking it to Garden.
Do you think we're gonna see? I think we might just see lots of super jump spam. I think that might be the main adaptation we see.
Yeah, maybe 3 wide super jumps. I don't know, but
not
3 wide.
I don't think it's like either of these players, but I would not be surprised if in optimal conditions, what we would see is.
Don't grab the photo. Thank you.
That's fine. Yeah. I would not be surprised if in optimal conditions, what we would see be making the rest of the level as easy as possible and just spamming like super jumps, 2 blocks.
I'm interested in that plank that Bojack placed at the bottom.
Ooh, I wonder what that's meant to be blocking or meant to be doing for them. Is it just to add more precision space potentially?
It might be just like a timing thing.
I really think they want to block. Huh? What did Bojack do?
That spike ball.
That spike ball's fine. Why is Morfin doing this the stupidly hard way?
How is he trying to do this?
You can do this as a super jump. Yes, you can do it as a spike ball side off, but the super jump is 100% the safer way to do this.
Okay. Yeah, into a 2-block squeeze too.
Yeah, I think this is exactly kind of what I'd expect to see from Morfin and Bojack in this situation, but I'm not that comfortable with how they look to be performing in this situation.
Yeah.
If this is your win con, you need to be like showing dominance in it, and it doesn't feel that way yet.
It kind of feels like something that they like practiced a little bit, said, "Hey, we got it 1 time out of like 30," and then they just went with it.
Or at least I think that spike ball might have been a slight misplacement from Bojack, looking for a different spike ball setup before the...
It could have been, but he was hovering that specific spot for a while.
But without that plank, what if that spike ball was one up and one to the left?
Oh.
Actually, no, never mind, that doesn't work.
I was gonna say, I don't think that's possible.
Sorry, two up and one to the left. Then it would be, a super jump setup that I think they could make.
That could be really interesting, yeah.
But I don't think we're going to see that play out. Unless... I'm really surprised neither of these players opt to take the bomb here, because it could be a very powerful option for them to be able to rebuild space in the way they want to.
What
and
they're going to go
together.
for. Raito going for nerfing that, probably just going for... Yeah, I think just a regular super jump. Oh, Morfin gets rid of it. Okay.
That wouldn't have been a super jump though, that would have been a wide.
Oh yeah, sure, but just nerfs it in general.
Yeah.
Let's see what they go for. We got two sets of stairs, but one from Morfin, one from Kreutz. Spike wall on the wire.
I just need to make sure that I don't accidentally impede gameplay.
Yeah. Okay, so Morfin adds those starting stairs. Kreutz adds the stairs at the top.
I'm surprised Morfin added the starting stairs after blocking what Raito plays.
Yeah.
Kind of feels a bit like a wasted round for these players, but I also think... Bojack... Okay, I'm gonna... Wild take. Bojack and Morfin need to do something else now. Let Kreuz and Morfin do whatever they want with that start. Let them do something. Just take some time. Let them make the placements there, because it looks like that start could very much become another situation like the Chicory Pond incident.
Yeah.
Where they were fighting over this same like tight space, and
yeah,
I don't think they want that at all. I think that's really bad for these players.
Yeah, I think they need to just go focus on a different spot.
Yeah, I'm thinking either like in this bottom section, at the bottom of the map, or to the right potentially. Looking for another super jump over there, maybe. But it seems like these players are very content to just play this game all on this side.
Ooh, Bojack. That spike wall at the bottom.
Is that... Did they force what they... No, you have to go backwards. You have to go round this now. You see?
Wait, is this possible? Is this possible?
Yeah, it's possible. You have to go round.
I didn't know you could go around that.
You could super jump up to that.
I was gonna say, maybe it was a super jump, but I didn't think it'd take you that high, but oh
well. Actually, let me count. No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Oh, well. Briefly sketchy and arguably banned, but whatever.
It's fine.
We see both bunnies making it out to a clear start. I think it's really sad not seeing Bojack in the classic raccoon with a yellow hoodie, because that would make this like set feel far more equal.
It would be funny, but
Morfin actually taking this early. I think this is something that Kreuz can do 100%.
Yep, Kreutz got it.
But I think this is probably going to really hurt Raito if Bojack can make this. Because I think Bojack's also going to be slightly above Raito in clearing that position at the bottom, potentially.
Yeah, I think...
We will see.
Oh, Raito
Raito's
close.
dying. Bojack looking for that point, but no, it's going to be stayed even with Morfin and Kreuz both scoring this round.
Yeah, that was a Bojack spike ball down there, too.
Do you think we see a nerf here? I still agree with the spike ball, even if Bojack didn't make it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I do agree with it. Like, Kreutz would probably get it best, but... Ooh.
I think Morfin would.
Well, that
Honestly.
top section, I like that. They have to get that precision in, then Kaya jump out.
For them. We won't talk about that.
Okay, nope.
Never mind.
Raito gets rid of it. There's an arrow there for timing.
Fair enough. You didn't need to Kaya to jump. I think you could just like stand in the center and full jump.
Oh yeah, that's true.
How do I feel about that additional wire from Bojack? I think Bojack's looking for half wire precision.
Maybe.
Down there.
think that might be what he's going for, yeah.
But these players, I think they're getting a little thrown off by the black hole here. At least the trail is still on them. I don't think it massively affects their jump angle here, but it's definitely an additional mental stack. Morfin managing to make the...
Just through the arrows.
Spin jump?
Okay,
I think this is potentially a point for Morfin.
Yeah, he might score again here. It all depends on this. Gets the first
said
hit.
Morfin's got this. Oh, but Kreuza also being over, but failing the 1-block jump height. Kreuza also very comfortable. Last player to make this setup also gets it, but fails 1-block.
Morfin.
Morfin's still in this with a chance though, getting that consistency that we've learned to expect from a player of Morfin's caliber and Morfin himself. One more chance.
Yeah.
Will Ness get to Morfin, or will this be
decision? Yeah, that's another point. It's gonna be 2-1.
Is it 2-1 or is it? I thought it was.
No, it's, it's 2-1 to Morfin.
Yeah, sorry, me only keeping track of point advantage there. I'm curious to see how Bojack and Morfin play this now that they have the point advantage.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that we'll see any major adaptation from the way Raito and Kreuza playing, because I think
they got rid of Raito's arrow from last round, so now that precision is worse.
They can play their aggressive game plan, and that's all they need. But I wonder whether or not we'll see a change in strategy from Bojack and Morfin, or if they'll keep looking for these aggressive precision setups to potentially score.
It is funny seeing Morfin and Bojack going for the aggressive precision when they have Kreutz on the other team, but...
I think it's absolutely the right play from them, though.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
Like, I think Kreutz's precision skill set is very different from your average precision player like Bojack, you know?
Yeah, he has a very specific type of precision. Also, yeah, what is this? I feel like unironically...
to go underneath, but...
I feel like unironically... Go up to the right in that little slot, then slide off down.
Honestly, maybe, but Morfin makes it.
It could be another point. Oh, but falls down.
But that's bail, does... how do you get... I don't think getting up to the right is worth it. I think you're better just trying to use the black hole to stall your vertical height, and then slide across.
It's a very tricky setup.
No, absolutely. Go to set it's 3, really impressive to see this players do this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Kreutz gets rid of that spike ball. Oh, Bojack going for the needle precision.
I think that's a right play from Kreuzameise+Raito's end.
Yeah, that's spike ball. But there's an arrow going in there, which we said like that kind of stuff would be disadvantage. Like, put Bojack at a disadvantage, but...
I think it possibly does put Bojack at an advantage over, say, Kreuza, specifically, because it's about context. No?
That's fair, maybe.
Because I think Kreuza is going to struggle with that timing more than Bojack. Although, typically, I have always thought that Bojack struggles more than players like Kreuza, but that might just be a bias thing on my part.
Does the arrow even do anything? I mean, the arrow does something. Like, it adds some kind of timing. It doesn't make it all that much
doesn't
harder.
add much at all, but that's what it's good at doing, you know?
Yeah. It's supposed to kind of just, like, feel like you're... Like, there's... It's a lot harder.
It adds mental energy to having to keep track of that rather than think about your inputs, which is,
all of them... That was a super quick round.
Yeah, all of them just died this starting setup. To be fair, that is a hard starting setup. Like, I'm not surprised. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen more of those kind of rounds in this set.
Yeah, I mean, Morfin and Bojack are definitely fine with no one making it that quick of a time.
Oh, absolutely. I think they're sitting pretty if that keeps happening. Well, obviously they are sitting pretty if that keeps happening. I will say
missed that bomb.
Hang on, when was that bomb placed to remove the single block, forcing you to do the precision setup and to jump out?
That was last turn.
Yeah,
As I'm pretty sure it was.
yeah, I like that.
That is really funny. Oh.
Ooh, no, but not opening that up fully. You just have the precision.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's like a long-term plan with opening that space up, but it really seems these players very much just playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say Raito's going for that false squeeze 100%.
Oh yeah, I think that's honestly a really safe bet from Raito. 100%.
Freud's got it too.
Right.
Morfin.
I think it's actually a great position for them because forcing. I think Raito and Kreuza are going to be better with jump height here, honestly.
Bojack doesn't get that 2-block squeeze. Fails it
Yeah.
again.
I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna struggle with jump height. I think we might see a 3-player score here, and
Yeah,
Bojack
I think
so
Bojack
dominant
is,
in that first game, maybe
Oh,
being the
yeah,
one
I don't-
potentially being left behind. But Morfin and Bojack both down. Are we gonna see a reversal where we see a 2-1 lead of 1 round from these 2 players?
Yeah, Bojack not going for that false squeeze. I think he's just not confident in those in the slightest. But couldn't get that
Morfin-
2-block squeeze.
Well, in my opinion, full squeezes are awful, and I think any old
Fair.
player should agree. But
Yeah, no, I don't like him either. But yeah, that's gonna be, what is that? 3-3.
yeah, Morfin keeping it even by scoring there, but that is tied game again. And if I was Bojack and Morfin here, I'd be somewhat terrified because that round felt very, very heavily favoured towards Cruz and Raito, and I don't
Bojack
really know
hasn't-
what else they can do. I'm glad they blocked off that false squeeze.
Yeah, Bojack is yet to score. It's Morfin's 3 points to Kreutz's 2 and Raito's 1.
Yeah, but my goat's still building good.
Let's see, what did they go for?
I think that's a good cannon
Cannon.
from Morfin here.
That's a
I
cool-
like that a lot. That's really solid for them, I think.
Yeah, great
I
cannon
think that
placement.
innately only favours Morfin, but that's what they need in this situation. I think that's the safest way for them to play.
Yeah.
Because playing high difficulty versus these 2 players, you would need to then find something that advantages both of you, or you need to find something that only advantages Bojack.
Also, did
'cause
we
I don't
talk
know
about
what the
that
skills are.
wire?
Oh yeah, that wire is what makes that setup amazing
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, that was Kreutz's wire.
Then excellent play from Morfin really taking advantage of that
Yeah.
one. I don't know what Kreutz's plan was. Kreutz was probably looking for something similar, but
Raito and Bojack.
because this could be,
And they both died to the left spike ball.
yeah, just being a little bit unconfident in that character timing. But Raito's still alive here, and the only player left alive. Never mind.
Yeah, VB, I love that arrow tower. VB, you should have seen the arrow tower with context. There was one arrow, and no, there were 2 arrows, and the Kreutz and Raito had 2 bombs. Morfin had an arrow and just placed an extra one so they can't get rid of it. It was really funny. See.
Are those wires at the end? Do you think that's too
Oh.
little, too late from Bojack there, or do you think they're going to be able to find something to convert it off? I mean, there's lots of
They
precision
could.
items here for them to be working with. So that cannon from Cruz is
Yeah, that's
absurd.
funny, Grinya.
Oh my word, they placed it.
Oh my god.
That's a really unique setup that we really won't see often. I have no idea who that favors. My guess is Raito, because Raito tends to be the one who can adapt to stuff like
Yeah.
this faster, but yeah, Raito felt the most confident there, but what do you mean? Krish, shut up, that's possible. Slow slide. Please just slow slide. Please just
Yeah,
slow slide. What are you all
I was
doing?
gonna say, like, can you just stall in that tennis?
I think it might put you in lockout for long enough that you can't hold right, but
Maybe.
you know what I mean? If you see, it looks like they're buffering. I think the players that you need to do, Oh!
Raito!
Oh!
Oh my god. Super close.
Yeah, no, it's definitely lockout there. They would all be stalling on that tennis if they could. I hope.
It's
please.
a keyboard thing.
Is it? Is it though?
I think it's a backwards long jump related thing, maybe.
Oh. That's really surprising to see.
Oh, they're not gonna go for it. Okay, I thought they were gonna go to free play and go remove that cannon. Okay, they're just playing by it. Okay.
Okay. I mean, neither team has an advantage here, and I think that was an honest-to-goodness mistake. I think Cruz would have expected, or wasn't expecting the lockout in that top corner, and expected to probably be able to stall on that tennis ball, so...
Yeah.
Fair enough. Is it the player's volition to follow the rules?
Interesting wire on that left scaffold.
I think that's solid, honestly, because it forces you to do the precision.
Oh my
on
god,
that side.
Kreutz.
But the issue is, I don't know who any of this precision advantage is. Because you could say all these top players are all precision players. Because, like, top usage is a lot of precision. It's a precision platform. But knowing what kind of precision each top player is good at is, like, a constant concerted effort that you have to put through if you're going to analyze this game.
I feel like Morfin is the least precision player here. But even that, I mean, he's the one that's made it through.
He's a good generalist. Morfin is a very good generalist, so...
Yeah, I think it's just because whenever we think of Morfin, we think of 3-wides and super jumps, so we don't really think of...
Raito hot on the heels of Morfin here. Raito dying here, but we might see another situation where it's 1-1 staved off by Cruz, but no, Raito...
Oh, wait, Raito. Oh.
That's a point for Morfin. That brings us back to point advantage towards Morfin and Bojack. That's...
4-3 in the Morfin+Bojack favor. How's the back feeling? Yeah, Bojack is getting hard carried by Morfin here.
Oh, I don't know. Bojack was looking very, I think some of Bojack's building has been excellent for Morfin.
Yeah.
To really capitalize off in the same way that my building was mostly just to serve your skill set rather than me scoring any points. So, and I don't know what their calls like. So who knows? Bojack could be like a major strategist in this dynamic. However,
yeah, Bojack's probably going for like
strategy. Carrying a lot mechanically on the Chicory Pond. It seems.
I like that wire that Morfin placed. Kind of forcing him to go into that little dome.
I really think Bojack would have wanted to place that. I think that really helps them both.
Yeah.
That said,
let's see. Neither of them get the Kaiju.
I find this interesting because there is a part of me that says you could all. The character jump is absolutely the easiest way, especially given the fact that it's a ceiling, so it's not giving you like a tight margin. It's not a block, so it's fairly free.
Yeah.
However, you could also just a sprint jump off the bottom scaffold and then do a full jump up over and a full block jump height. But I don't think that's the right way to be approaching this stuff. Morfin, however.
Yeah, Morfin.
Oh, Cruz fails
the needle jump.
Morfin, final life, Cruz.
Kreutz.
As well. So, are we gonna see? It's incredible. I think it's very likely at this stage we might see a game 3 here, but
Let's see.
Raito never want to be counted
Tiebreaker
out.
game 3. And doesn't get
Yeah,
to jump
just
out.
really struggling with that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting to see, and I think it is going to like massively benefit them. But it really depends. How many super jumps can they fit on this map? It's a very closed map, but that right space, I'm expecting to see a lot of play around there potentially. We'll see. Obviously, at the counterpick disadvantage, Bojack and Morfin in losers, unfortunately losing that first game, so it comes down to this, whether or not we can see a bracket reset.
Yeah.
Can we? Yeah, we need to fill it out. Unfortunate.
But on stream predictions, we're seeing
Can I please make a bad request? Can we always build under the death pit?
under the death.
Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah. Because then it's nobody knows, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we're seeing 140 on... Oh, never mind. Okay, we're seeing 1.1 thousand on Morfin+Bojack and 3.7 thousand on Kreuzameise+Raito, I think.
But is that the gamblers or is that?
Yeah, that's the gambling.
Interesting.
All right.
I would definitely say if I was going to bet on either of these players, I think
Oh, okay.
Raito and Cruz are definitely going to be the most comfortable here, especially on their counterpick. Why can I not see the predictions?
Oh, they ended.
Oh, do I not get to see like what the current predictions are, or?
I guess not really. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, okay, so at that very start Alsa setup, you saw how there was the one block jump squeeze with the Elsa?
Not really, but I'm gonna take your word for it.
Okay, so Raito and Kreutz both went for the one block squeeze here. They both went for the one block squeeze. Bojack and Morphin went under. But it seems Kreutz is gonna...
What is that cannon placement? Was that you? Oh.
Could have been me. I don't think it was, though.
What the hell was that cannon placement?
Could have been a it was either a misplace or I don't know what to do with this. And just like, I don't know.
Okay. I'm honestly a fan of that opening spike ball. I think there's a lot of play you can do immediately from the spawn. Unfortunately, I think spawn invincibility is going to like hurt a lot of setups you can place at the start. They're going to be too difficult, but we'll see if any of these players are playing the honorable game or if they're just playing to win here. I mean, it's going to be a very tight match regardless. This opening L-Saw setup is not that hard, but
you are forced to
I
go
don't think any crouch setup is going to benefit Bojack and Morfin. I would personally love to see an arrow going down into that section after the crouch, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. What the hell did Cruz do differently there? What?
I didn't actually see it.
Cruz got the height. Cruz didn't, like, have to do any of the shenanigans. Cruz just held right and got over. This could be an early point, which is really scary. Yeah, Cruz is explaining the strategy to Raito in DMs. I don't know if the strategy is consistent, though. I wouldn't be surprised if it's some kind of, like, polling error.
It could be.
I'm honestly surprised on this map that we haven't seen, and especially if I was Morfin or Bojack, I would want to, like, bypass that right section, you know?
Holding up or down can affect your angle there? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Did Cruz just use, like, solid, jump height on that? I think probably. I think solid jump height with, full momentum is likely the answer. Be careful about that, because I think what you placed...
Yeah, I don't think they'd be able to place anything on it, still.
That's not really my concern. I'm just gonna sit down there, if I can land it, so...
But, I mean, they would still die going that low anyways.
Yeah, just
like maybe the dead body will lay on it, but that's kind of just a funny thing. Okay, Bojack, super jump. Yeah, he goes for the super jump there.
I think that's a solid play. Where is it?
Yeah, it was to the very right. Oh. Okay, good to
Gorgeous.
know.
What is
Okay.
Cruz trying to do here? I am really
out of lives.
curious.
Morfin still is too.
I just noticed this opening precision is like...
Yeah, that's hard.
Okay. Yeah, but all these players definitely seem to be the kind of player who would be confident in it. I don't know who it favors, like, again, specifically. I think they need to remove this black hole. It is too much variability.
Yeah.
They don't understand how to do it yet. If they figure it out, they will have better communication, but...
For sure.
The fact that they're getting kind of blocked by that, they can keep it until they feel like they have advantage elsewhere in the level, but absolutely need to be changing that at some point.
Okay, Bojack has a bomb.
Okay. Have you called the police yet, or...?
No, yeah, I'll consider it. Bomb's
Okay.
a plank, though. Not too much damage. Ooh, Kreuz putting precision after that.
I
After that super
vaguely
jump.
see that. I like that change to black hole. I would still potentially consider breaking it if I were
Okay.
them, but I think the worry is that that's actually become, again, a
Okay,
cluttered precision
so-
fest like Chicory.
That was a really interesting call and response building at that right where Kreuz placed that spike ball to the left of the super jump to force that precision. Morfin put that hockey down to nullify the super jump, but just make it be an easy. Okay, you could jump over it. Never mind. But still, makes it a lot easier.
Can I wall jump this? So I'm getting distracted. Your co-commentator is like losing their mind. Sorry.
But okay, so there's another plank back though.
I like that, although I think they really want to
Raito.
remove the full block jump height.
Okay, Raito made it.
Yeah, I think this is really bad for Bojack and Morfin because they still have no idea how to do this black hole
absolutely.
consistently. I think, honestly, if I was attempting this, I would either be going just for the jump, or I would be going for an end sprint jump around the top of the black hole and then trying to wall jump off the bottom corner.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
But
That's what I would do.
I think using the coyote, I think using like extended coyote time is probably the right play. You know, let yourself dip properly because like that's currently where this play is.
Oh, Morfin though.
Morfin makes it.
Might be able to. Yeah, Morfin's gonna
With
get a
good
point here.
momentum. No, but remember Raito
Yeah,
also
Raito-
made it, so
Raito-
it's going to be kept even at least. If Morfin can explain to Bojack what happened, and we can see a point here, that's...
He doesn't get
yeah,
it.
it's all about momentum with this black hole. It's all about momentum for if they want to make that easily. It's still advantage Cruz Raito, but I feel like that black hole might now finally
Yeah,
be
but they're
starting to
definitely
click
getting the
for both of them.
hang of it a little bit. That is a really interesting blue platform.
I
Raito
don't think it's
plays.
going to do anything. I'll be honest.
I think
Nothing
the
is getting built at the
idea.
start of this level.
I think the idea was to block off wires because Bojack was looking at wires in that spot, like in that little crevice in the bridge.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that, I think you place up one up and across the center so that you can do like crouch across, which I know like Cruz has like played with before.
There's also a
but I
super
guess
jump at
they
the
can
end that I
communicate
think
about that.
Kreutz is gonna. Yeah, Kreutz gets rid of the super jump at the end.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I think the like who placed that cannon there? Was that on?
That was Bojack.
I think that's wild. I don't think that's the right play for them.
Yeah, I think they're just kind of looking for, let's just nullify this black hole.
I guess that's still negative, but I think that was their setup to get through. Because I think they could coordinate a measured response to the black hole better. But both making it up. Where's the difficulty though? Like, what's going to stop Raito and Kreuzameise from coming through?
I mean, if they died
right after.
the dive the jump height with those spike balls that they just did, like, oh, Bojack down to the last spike ball.
Struggling a little bit with that momentum going around, but I think both these players are going to be very comfortable getting around.
That's the L saw.
I would not be surprised if we see a 4-person score here.
You might, but Bojack is definitely struggling. There's 2 lives left.
Yeah, I think Bojack definitely starting to feel the nerves a little. At least his movement seems a little less clean than usual.
Yeah. But he passed the black hole.
Yeah, okay, so...
Okay.
This is probably enough.
Down to just the last part. Raito going back around. And Bojack dies to it again.
This is...
We might see the timer kick in.
Yeah, I'm worried for my Bojack and Morfin stocks here.
Yeah. Let's see, he can still buzzer beater this for sure, but...
Absolutely. No, this is like plenty of time, but it's about whether or not he will feel confident enough.
I think the biggest thing
is... Generally, I think he's NSTing too early.
Okay,
or at least that was the issue.
Though? I think this 3 wide will be...
Super jump, come on. I think that's it. You can't get that in time, I don't think. That's it. Nope. Yeah. That's another point advantage. That's 2-0. They can still whittle this back, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard.
Yeah, it's going to be 4-2.
I really think that cannon was a massive misplay from those players. I think they should have just kept the black hole. I was saying earlier that I think the black hole was causing them issues, but...
Ooh, Kreutz getting into auto line.
Honestly, I don't think that's good for Kreutz.
Wait, who placed that spike ball underneath the spring? That was Morfin or Bojack. That's a nerf for themselves, I think. Or everybody was doing that. I don't know.
I think they're looking for their own difficulty here, but again, we're seeing these very polarized spaces. We're not seeing like a good spread, but we're seeing a little bit more spread than we saw in Trickeries, which I think is actually benefiting Morfin and Bojack, even if the point disadvantage is greater. I definitely feel a lot more confident in their ability to make this.
Also, do you want to talk about Wrecking Ball?
Who placed that Wrecking Ball?
That was... I want to say that was Bojack.
If that was Bojack, I think Bojack is building against himself.
Morfin and Kreutz are both...
Typically harms Bojack the most. But Kreutz down, struggling with consistency here. If that Wrecking Ball is enough to hold Kreuzameise and Raito at bay, though...
Yeah, because Morfin looked like he's gonna score here. Yeah, Bojack's out.
Very much looking so. But yeah, no, that's gonna be Morfin bringing it back a point. So maybe that was just the right Wrecking Ball from Bojack, just making sure that difficulty's there, ready to play into his teammate's hand. Even though I think it does harm Bojack the most in this lobby.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a controversial opinion?
I don't think so.
Oh, don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Please don't mess with it. Get rid of the cannon if you're going to get rid of anything, but you kind of want to keep the lowish difficulty here. Just keep everything as it is. You have it how you want it.
Raito gets rid of the cannon.
You can play counterplay. Honestly, you could force the super jump if you wanted to. Like, genuinely, just do something. Sorry.
Bojack, next video I was playing against myself and I won straight up. Oh! With the plank?
I would not be surprised. I think we're going to see another Morfin point here.
Wait, was there 2 dynamites there?
I think there might have been a dynamite dupe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, because like with the plank and black hole are both gone.
The loss of that spike ball is really going to hurt them, actually. This could be hard for Morfin Bojack. Kreuzameise, I think, going to take a lighter angle into this. I think. Yeah, looking for that auto line with the sprint jump.
Mm-hmm.
But Bojack,
Yeah, wait, Bojack,
what
hold on,
must
wait.
people done?
Wait, hold on, is he gonna
Hold on a
finally
second.
gonna finally
Hold
prove
on
himself
a
as
second.
belonging in this lobby? Oh my god, again!
No! Oh, that must feel
3
really, really
times.
tough. That's really tough, but over rushing that section, not using the safe spot on the side of that spring, I think Bojack needs to use that safe spot, like to wait for the timing that
Yeah.
Cruz is using. Either Morphin or Bojack, I think, need to make it this round just
Yeah, absolutely.
to be comfortable.
Morfin is out though.
I really like.
Oh, oh, the bailout.
Is Bojack looking for a grip jump on this? Do you think, like side grip jump?
Nope. Okay, no. He doesn't really use grip jumps.
I think grip jump would still benefit there because ABS would allow you to escape that black hole safer. But this could be enough.
Now it's down to the 3 wide.
Still the timer.
Let's do this in 25 seconds. He gets it.
Okay.
Oh my god. This could be tied up.
Yes, we are tied up, and that is really close. Oh my word, I was not expecting it to come this close. It really looks like curtains for Bojack and Morfin earlier this set, but like we could be seeing a bracket reset here at this rate.
Bojack's first point of the set.
No, yeah. A very pivotal one at that. I think Bojack and Morfin... Bojack just needs to replace that spike ball.
Also,
Different spike ball? I think that actually... I think that's better for Bojack, actually. Yeah, I think it's also better for Cruz, sadly, but... I think overall the balance shifts more towards Bojack's lightness rather than necessarily just benefiting Morfin. Which ain't bad. Cruz waiting, looking for a defensive bomb, probably. Is that going to be an sword bomb? No.
Oh, just rid of that bottom wire.
Oh, actually no, I think, yeah, that was intentional from Cruz. Cruz did not want to do the jump, I don't think. Oh, I love the spawn killer.
That's not allowed.
Who cares? You can clip into the wires and get trapped, it's hilarious. Yeah, I think these spike balls like actually like are this is a significant step up for Bojack. If like, I don't know how I feel about this for Morfin or anyone else in the lobby, but I think Bojack definitely like likes this a lot more than the previous spike ball that was there. Although they are significantly more comfortable just stalling there, which I don't know.
Sure.
I think. If I were Bojack, I would say. You should. I think Bojack probably should have replaced the spike ball back to how it was, personally.
Raito last life.
Does Raito clutch this?
Oh, Coleman, yes. There will be bracket reset if Morphin and Bojack win this.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's tied up 4-4.
With 3 turns remaining.
Yeah.
This is where the pressure really starts weighing on you. I would not want to be any of these. Well, I would want to be all of these players because I'd be in grand finals, but you know what I mean.
That part's kind of awesome, but that crate from Kreutz. Oh, that hydrant?
Yeah.
I'm interested in that hydrant.
Is that? I don't know how much that does, but it might lend way to an easier way to manage that spring precision.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think that's kind of the purpose of it. I mean,
whose placement was that? Was that Raito's?
Raito's hydrant, yeah.
Yeah.
Raito bombs the black hole.
I don't get that. I get that. I feel that hydrant bomb. I just don't think that's the most efficient thing you can be doing with your bombs at this stage in the game.
I think maybe just wanted something else there.
Yeah, I would have got rid of the honey block or something. I don't know.
I'm not sure. We'll see what they go for.
I think this is really good for Morfin, actually, looking at this space.
I think is Raito on last life? Yeah, I think he's on last life.
Oh, never mind. Is Raito on last life? What happened to Raito? Has Raito really been
Raito and Kreutz are both on last life. I think the first setup just... I think the
setup
just kind of
I am right. Is Morfin getting through?
Yeah, wait, yeah, Morfin got through. Hold on.
This could be point advantage. Kreutz needs to clutch up because there's really not that much
Kreuzameise+Bojack
difficulty
both
left,
on
and
last.
Morfin hasn't failed the ending once.
Yeah, he's probably gonna get it here. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Point
All
advantage.
really struggling with that, but that's point advantage for Bojack and Morfin. Is this for the first time in this set? Or did they lead with point advantage?
I mean, in this game, yeah, I think that's the first time.
Yeah.
Because obviously they won game 2.
Of course, yeah. Well, but I would be very happy if I was Bojack and Morfin here. You're kind of sitting pretty almost. Although you really want to keep that.
Also,
Yeah, no,
that start.
that precision is still there. That precision is still there, which I feel like was kind of a thing that say Ramon or Porcio would have been really good at, but really something that I see less often these days.
Also, that start is
Pone
really
especially,
cool.
actually, Pone. Yeah.
That's
I would not be surprised if we just see starting cheese with because you can run across the rise underneath the spike ball. You could just starting cheese with.
Yeah, it's definitely really
respawn.
tight, but you can do it.
You could just do respawn in fun. But I think
we're gonna
none
see
of these
them do it,
players
though.
want to do that because that's going to open. That opens the floodgates. You know.
I think it's also just a weird timing because it's super quick. You have to be really specific with the blue platform. The arrow could mess you up.
I don't know. You have time. You're waiting on your teammates. Oh, it's good slide off.
Yeah.
Good job looking for that slide off.
Oh, Raito.
Cruz now in pole point to tie this back up.
Yeah, wait, Kreutz and Raito are now sitting here. And, doesn't get the
Ooh,
wall
I
jump
think
off.
Kreutz again looking for that easier way to do a setup. Kind of hurting there.
Can he
It's one of the things
this?
I think makes Kreutz such a threatening player because very happy to just
That corner.
explore a different way of doing a setup to you, and that forces you to nerf his way when he can very happily continue doing.
Yeah, Kreutz is
try and
probably
choose that method that you struggle with.
Yeah, I think Kreutz is probably the best player at finding any different way to do something than what any other person would think.
Hmm. And yeah, that may make me call him
Bojack?
lame. That is brave, but I also kind of respect it, in a way.
Okay, same direction? He's definitely putting out
I
a
would,
start, that's for sure.
yeah, I think, right, yeah, there. That
Oh,
makes
wow.
it significantly harder to do PM, but sorry, not PM, respawn involved.
Yeah.
But that's honestly something you want.
I don't
if you're
think he
the leading
thought
team in the
about it.
situation.
I don't think he thought about it that way. I think also 3 wrecking balls, by the way.
We should double check block probability after this and reset it because it might be going off. Balls, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, every game it kind of feels like there's one item that just gets prioritized for some reason.
Well, that's how UCH block probabilities work for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like weird bugs.
Like, if I'm gonna assume that everything is fine, I mean, I could check wrecking balls after this, but still.
I'll be surprised if there's like bugs beyond the ones that we've discovered about.
I think
Well, not bugs, but you know how weighting probability works with certain items.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that different items are getting prioritized every time makes me think that there's some kind of pattern or balance to the initial RNG state.
Bojack really close
Ooh,
there.
I like the way Bojack is actually going about that. I didn't realize that's how the players were doing it. I would have just done that as a coyote and tried to jump up, but I think that's
what I was
significantly
thinking
safer.
too. Or like get on the wall or something.
But
yeah, there's a lot of wrecking balls, very little arrows.
yeah, and I think for it to be this cluttered in this setup, I mean, we didn't see much scoring early on Chicories, you know, until enough of an advantage was built with just raw difficulty. Yeah, that's bracket reset.
Yeah, we're going to bracket
Okay.
reset. Bojack and Morphin's pick. Yep, they go garden.
Yep, not surprising.
Alright. The bracket reset gambles have finished. I think most everyone is going for Raito and Cruz again, though.
I see. I saw
Double
an
downing.
initial like flight for Bojack and Morfin, but
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't actually get to see the points.
I see.
Yeah, let's see. The garden.
Well, we might be in for a full 6
We might. Yeah, we
Teams
might go in
potential.
for a full 6. Yeah.
with how close these two teams are playing.
Fan
It's-
and plank at the bottom.
Oh, I'm trying to understand what they're trying to do with that.
Raito's
who opened
fan.
that?
Raito's fan. Morfin's plank.
Ooh, I wonder like what specifically they're trying to block or create.
I think Raito is
I-
just trying to block off like some precision.
Oh yeah,
down there.
the last time they played on this map, they died a lot to the precision at the bottom. Remember? 'Cause
Yeah.
this was.
So I think that's what they were like trying to block off there.
Well, I will say I think that's the advantage space for Bojack and Morfin on this map.
That's super jump precision at the start.
Off Hayata. I mean, you could just do. If I was a cruise at least, I would be saying, yeah, no, I'm doing. Wait, why are they doing this as a super jump? You see it, right? It's just a coyote.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I think they don't see that.
To be fair, I guess.
Bojack!
whatever.
Oh my god, Bojack!
Very nicely done. Very nicely done. And if nobody noticed that coyote, I think that's probably going to be solid to stand.
Yeah, I
as
was
maybe
expecting a full sweep
opening
there.
point lead. Raito still with an extra life here.
Yeah, he does. He's getting great bailouts as he dies.
Yeah.
But
But I think what Raito's struggling with here and why this has been so much more difficult is because it's handled as a Kayeta into they're handling it as a Kayeta into super jump. They're not even doing the like wall jump into super jump there.
yeah,
So
I
that's
think
really solid for the same boat. I think that's a really solid skill set for Bojack and Morphin to exploit. I think they're both going to be much more comfortable in those kinds of super jumps.
Raito could have definitely gone for backwards long jump there. Though I don't know how much that would help with the
Yeah.
precision, but Raito gets rid of the super jump part.
I think that's
Morphin.
fine.
What's Morphin going for?
Like, got that point off it, you get a single spike ball and you force it again. Are they going to force it again? I expect to see them force it again. Because
Okay.
Morphin is hiding the spike ball at the moment, top left, or waiting at least.
At least a spin jump here.
I'm expecting up one and up and to the left. Up one to the left, please. Okay. Or maybe waiting to pressure into that so that they can force the free wide. I think that's solid.
Yeah, that might have been what the idea was.
Yeah. Honestly, smart building then.
Also, yeah, Bojack just got through that first try, I think.
Well, mate, I mean, Bojack is the kind of one to grind this kind of tech out. You know?
Yeah. I think these are probably the best 3-widers.
But I am a little worried because this could be quite a volatile setup, and
I think
I'll
Fish and Pausia can make a run for top 4 as well. For 3-widers. Maybe Nell. But
this is very scary if you're Bojack Morphin, because you have the point lead, you got that amazing round 1, but really struggling now it seems.
yeah, Bojack out.
Bojack down, Morphin down.
Oh my god.
And we're going to see a reversal
2-1.
with 2-1 now in favor of Kreuzameise+Raito. That's gotta feel bad. Like I think that was a decent decision from. It was a decent risk to take. Like
I think it was the right play, but not.
I don't know if it was the right play because I don't think it advantages them heavily, but I think they'd have been better just keeping that super jump and like letting it play out.
I feel like against any other team that would be the right play, but Kreuzameise+Raito are also really good at 3-wides. But also, these LSAW setups they're definitely something.
Fine.
Very, very tight.
Mid.
Okay, never mind then.
I don't know. I am. I had a game in the warm up to this like, 'cause I did do a tiny bit of warm up to this tournament, with VB, and it had some really awesome L-Source setups, but like it required you to do like a like precision out of
That's
a
possible.
perfect soul squeeze. That's possible. What do I mean?
Yeah, you can get in between.
That's possible.
Yeah, you can get in between wires and LSAW.
Well, yeah. The thing is, it's slightly polling dependent. Well, no, it is polling dependent. Is the actual issue, but it's definitely not something that's like stopped people in the past in tournaments. So I'm not gonna like say. We've heard some weird impossible calls. I think this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that last item box that we just had, that all the different like trying to outplays that was really interesting. I don't care to like after the stream or like some point soon, but like I would like to see someone go into analysis on that because I feel like it was just super interesting.
I don't know, but with a new content MLG Robo Jesus, you know, I would not be surprised if we see a video that is some kind of like play review of the 2v2, because 2v2 usage building is really unique.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we necessarily see Grants or if we'd see a different set, but there's definitely content there to be had, and it's a side of UCH that not many people get to see.
Yeah, but like that
I mean,
was
UCH is something that people get to see though, so.
It was a really interesting like building sequence. If it was Kreuzameise+Bojack both threatening to do something to the 3 wide, and at the last second, Kreutz plays that bottom spike ball. Bojack flicks the bomb up. Someone places that plank under on that wire, and there's something else that got placed like after the LSAW too.
I was actually really hoping we saw a bomb on that scaffold there. You know?
Scaffold. Oh, yeah, that'd be interesting.
Because that would force, like... I think that'd be very advantage for Morfin+Bojack, personally, but... Or Morfin specifically. I don't know, because Morfin does struggle a lot with jump heights from what I've heard from him, so...
Does? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, I like the coyote...
You struggle with jump heights, but you are the GOAT. Well, no. I'm Cold Heart's GOAT. You can't change that in my mind.
The modern day GOAT.
Going undefeated for 7 years is, like... vaguely undefeated.
Bojack and
Solid,
both
but
get the way
Ryzen following up. Honestly, a really precise setup, but like, what do you, like... I want to say congrats, but what do you expect from players? This is 2025 UCH.
Oh, wait, Raito did a slide off.
I think that slide off is absolutely the wrong play, but at the same time, it's awesome. You know?
And Bojack got the slide jump.
Both players making it through. Morfin falling, but Cruz can Morfin take this, and are we going to see a tie? I think we're going to see a tie game again.
Yeah, we actually might tie up if Morfin doesn't choke this.
Yeah, that's going to be a tie.
Oh god, what is it? It'd be 3-3? Yeah.
We've seen some very close games between these players in the last set, but we haven't actually seen any tiebreakers, so maybe that might happen now.
I would kill for a tiebreaker with these people.
I wouldn't. Like,
I just love tiebreakers. I think they're so they're so fun to watch.
Yeah.
I just like the speed running of it.
I don't know. As someone who like fundamentally enjoys UCH mostly from like stupid building,
fair.
The tiebreaker lacks lots of it. Although choosing water bomb is interesting, I guess. Yeah, I don't really feel at the moment that I have energy to really comment on many of the plays being made. on the building side, but it does seem like I find it really interesting. If I was in this situation, I would be one to align on the top of that and then just use a fast slide end sprint to get onto that half wire. You know?
Yeah. Kreutz looking to score.
Kreutz looking to score. Where Morfin also looking to follow up. And I think the reason why I definitely say I prefer Morfin's way of doing this rather than the slide off is it lets you bail. Yes, you can hit the corner, but if you're getting through those nervous jitters, does Kreutz know how to do this black hole? Kreutz is not attempting that black hole in the way I would expect.
Even besides all that though, Morfin still went for the slide off and got it.
I'm curious how Morfin's going to approach this. Is Morfin just going to go for the quick jump spacing, or is Morfin going to go for the wide jump? The wide jump is... Or is Morfin going to go for the full block jump and across? But no!
Yeah, I would have gone quick jump there. I would have very easily gone for a quick jump there.
I mean, both are like set in stone, but I think 100% the right players for them to just do a full block. But looks like both these players are very nervous, it seems.
Oh yeah, or just like full block jump up, that's right.
I mean, they've been playing for how long now? How long has the tournament going on?
I don't know.
Bojack and Morfin have played how many sets?
Who knows? I guess we can count, but still. Yeah, and doesn't get the... Oh, I think he was going for a black hole bug.
Oh.
He might have been aiming for a black hole bug there.
It's really gonna like show like this game might. I would not be surprised if this game comes down to whichever of these two players on their respective teams can kind of recover mentally from that incident.
Yeah.
That's a really tough one. You gotta pick yourself up and dust yourself off, but like... Ugh.
Who do you think tiebreaker rules favor more? I actually am not sure. I feel like...
I don't think Morfin does great in tiebreak. I'd have to look at the stats. I think it probably favors Bojack most.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking if it's Bojack's. Bojack is great with speed.
Oh, Raito.
Raito also has the clutch factor and the speed factor.
We're saying clutch factor like it's some kind of like material aspect that these players have. It's really how well they do well under pressure, and
yeah,
mental can definitely hurt that. But I think in tiebreaker there is like a different mindset.
Yeah, but I'd be curious to see their strategies in tiebreaker for sure.
Raito now opting to use the wall jump there.
Yeah, Raito looking to score, be the only scorer.
Yeah, Raito.
Wait, Kreutz.
Score Morfin down and Kreutz also following that up. This could be a point swing. I don't know like where like most of the players lost their lives to, but I think this looks like a point swing.
It was really just that. It was really just like that. The two spike was at the very top, but I think we might get a 2-0 scoring here.
That said, being very careful here, and understandably so.
Looks like he's gonna make that.
And that's a 2-point swing towards Kreuzameise+Raito in one round again.
Jeez, yeah.
Once these players have that advantage state, I think they both play the level very well, but it's about actually getting there and striking that balance.
For sure.
In that middle ground, I think Bojack and Morfin can maybe like eke out some kind of advantage. No. I'm surprised those two spike balls are causing issues, because it is a full jump, no?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
But, I mean, this late into tournament, it's a massive hurdle for anyone to overcome.
Okay, Bojack really likes his wrecking balls. Is what I'm noticing.
Yeah, I think Bojack has said before that wrecking ball is his favorite item.
That would make sense.
Because it's very good at just like adding timing to an area. I don't know that I think it's
Morfin.
good for Bojack, but there are some very poignant Wrecking Balls that I think Bojack has pointed out in some of his favourite sets he's played in casual, especially with Cold Heart.
So Morfin, at the very start, took the outside path.
No!
Oh, Bojack. Yeah, Morfin's doing it
Oh.
again. There might be another point scored against them. Yeah,
Morfin
Bojack offering to
with
take
an
it as well.
chance, and Bojack now getting through comfortably. Yeah, it's just those two spike balls at the very top. I thought you were talking about the two that were full jump. Could we see a 4-player score here? I think it's honestly likely at this
We
rate.
might.
No,
Bojack!
Bojack really struggling under this pressure.
Oh. Yeah, this might go 7-4.
Yeah, that's another point. That's an additional point swing towards Kreuzameise+Raito, bringing it 3 positive towards them. It's definitely a recoverable position, but it's definitely gonna be really hard to recover. I think in our set, I'd practically given up versus them once we had that like initial bad point swing.
Yeah.
My mental had like gone at that stage.
Yeah, Kreutz got rid of that outside path and also completely gets rid of Morfin also going on the top of that plank in the first place too to
Ooh.
get onto that half block. A lot
That's
easier.
gonna be tough because it's gonna encourage them to go like closer to that wire, so that you can get more of a run up. And this is something like where AVS again helps a massive amount because it allows you to get more coyote time because your aerial acceleration will be faster after you leave that corner. But that's gonna be a tight coyote potentially for these players. I'm curious to see who really struggles with that and who is absolutely riding high on it. But that was Morfin's placement, so I expect Morfin to perhaps be one of the more comfortable players. I also kind of expect Raito to be on this, potentially. I don't know.
Yeah. Morfin.
Good job using that AVS there briefly. Looking for that,
Why did he
looking
die
for that
to?
respite. Did a slide off, I think, looking to take a break, but Kreuza also following up, dying. This player's struggling. Each
No one
player
making
making
it,
it turn after turn, but I think again Bojack's struggling to keep up here a little.
Oh wait, as we say that though, Bojack, the one person.
Bojack, the greatest chance of scoring this entire round,
Hold on.
and is winning that point advantage away one by one. That's what they need. This is a quite tough now, especially with the pressure of that saw and the pressure of the match situation at the moment.
Yeah, this is a now or never kind of thing.
It'd be really impressive if Bojack can close
Jumps too late
off, but it's hard. Yeah. I don't think that was even a jumping too late thing. I think that was just a mistiming on the saw.
Yeah, I think those are Raito wires down there. It was Raito or Morfin. It was one of the bunnies. I want to say Raito though. So I feel like that kind of precision benefits Kreutz. But yeah, Bojack getting rid of that L saw. I mean, yeah, it's screwed him over many times.
I think it's a really solid decision from Bojack. I think specifically out of everything this level, the one thing that's like really been holding.
But we have quadruple bombs.
Who placed that wrecking ball at the end by the L saws?
Wait. I would guess Bojack, but
I would guess too, but that was audio section that Bojack was like mildly struggling with at least.
Yeah, so it might have been Raito. I feel like that's a Raito placement.
I think it's a really good placement regardless who placed it.
Yeah.
Or at least I think it's a very impactful placement. It's about whether or not it's positive for you or negative for you. That's what makes the placement good. But very impactful as far as how you're using that space. What? I'm really surprised none of these players are just going for the Kayata jump there.
Yeah.
Because Kayata full jump would allow you to stick slightly under that spike ball, and then you can just one block jump.
I mean, hey, Morfin and Bojack have both made it. Which, Bojack fails the precision, but Morfin...
And it's willing that point advantage away one at a time. Morfin can only score 1 point for his team, but
what is he at? Two turns left.
That's enough. If Morfin scores 1 point each of these remaining turns, that brings us a tiebreaker.
If they get this comeback from 3 points down, like...
Yeah.
I think we might be seeing set of UCS Season 2 here.
No, absolutely. This is really solid from all of them. That is such a tight climb section.
Jesus.
I'm amazed that got set up.
Yeah, this is very, very hard. Bojack getting rid of that wire. Oh, great reaction time to that conveyor.
Yeah. That could have gone in any of 3 spots to have its impact. And
Yeah, I think it's safe going with the middle spot.
yeah, now blocking off that bottom with that wire. This is honestly a solid position for Bojack and Morfin to come back in. It's not like too disadvantaged for them for Kreuzameise+Raito, but I think this definitely is a map site that's advantaged Morfin Bojack. Although I will say I think Bojack's really going to struggle with this ending.
Morfin, by the way, has scored another point.
Yeah. And one more point is all you need to take this to tiebreaker in the next set.
Yeah, Bojack really going for that one block
squeeze. It's 100% the right play. Oh, just missing that one block. Just that was a 1 frame input, whereas you wanted slightly over for more consistency, and it's not over.
We have one more point, and we go to tiebreaker.
I do wonder, like, how Morfin's back is feeling, though.
Yeah.
I can't say that. Morfin isn't, like, explicitly carrying this team, but
Bojack got the starting point.
Yeah, absolutely. And Bojack has been doing some solid builds to keep...
yeah, Bojack is definitely being a great builder. Doesn't place those wires, though.
Yeah.
But maybe just didn't have a good placement.
I think, honestly, do you play aggressively or defensively on this final play if you're Bojack and Morfin?
If I'm Bojack and Morfin, I think I probably go aggressive.
I think I go defensive at the bottom. I think I want to open that up to make it so that Bojack has like a decent shot of scoring, because
I think I would
you're
make
playing the odds of the two of you rather than
but I think I'd make it be like I go aggressive, you go defensive. But
look at the hidden path though.
Oh, Kreutz. Oh, but that wire is.
I think it's the easy way, but I also think it's really lame.
Yeah, it's
if any
really,
player does
really
it,
lame.
I'm judging them.
But like, I get why he's doing it.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely the right play, but really lame.
But Kreutz, he might score here.
And if Kreutz scores,
if Kreutz scores, that's gonna be it.
I'm really struggling to get out of this black hole. Can Kreutz save it? Yeah, that means that both Morfin and Bojack are gonna have to score if this is clean.
Yeah.
I think that's a clean cycle.
Yeah,
And
Bojack
dead.
Yeah, Bojack's out. So yeah, that's gonna be GG.
Yeah, that's game.
Sky Archipelago.
If you remember from set 1, they went down. I'm really surprised to see Sky Archipelago. I mean, I guess they won on this last time, and these are the 2 maps they won on.
I think that's the logic.
Oh yeah.
I think they should definitely not be giving up on. I would not be surprised if Midas could benefit them in some way, but it's gonna be really tough to set up super jumps and stuff on it if they want that 1 turn power setup. So, you know,
I like the conveyor.
yeah, I do think it's going to potentially end up getting cheese with respawn involved, but
an immediate 3-wide nerf. I'm not gonna comment on that.
No, stop making me think of Toho.
Oh wow! Wait, Kreutz, that's spike ball.
I digged it. I'll be honest.
Well, hey, wait, conveyor. That's our conveyor setup.
I think that's honestly excellent for Bojack Morfin.
Yeah, great.
Raito and Kreutz. My expectation is Raito Kreutz not making it once. Never mind.
So about that. Oh, Bojack used the respawn invincibility.
Yeah, Bojack did use that respawn invincibility.
Yeah.
It's a 2v2 tournament. You do not want to feel like you're the one letting your teammate down.
For sure, yeah.
You up for gaming 297?
Oh, but I think they're both gonna. Yeah, I think they're both failing here.
I think this might be another turn 1 point from Kreutz, and if I remember correctly, that's how last time went, right?
Yeah, it was one of them for sure. I think
Kreutz
both,
was the first point on this.
I want to say they both scored turn like the first points. Also, wait, this corner boost. I just realized.
Yeah, it's a corner boost. It sucks.
Anytime
Don't comment on it. I dislike corner boosts. I'm sorry.
Anytime I think of corner boost, I can only think of just my insane clutch against Raito and USRT.
Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, corner boost, false squeeze, all my least favorite things.
Perfectly crafting Selly's least favorite map.
In the last like
I honestly don't mind the false squeeze in that situation. I think it's unique, but at least I haven't seen it too much that it's grown stale.
Yeah, there it's kind of cool, but
when are they not having issues?
but yeah,
Spirit Night, so Chipotle.
really
Fundraising
so cool.
for the school.
I feel like our commentary is slightly slowed down a bit, but that's to be expected. It takes a lot of energy to play these sets. And we're just commentating. We're not even having to think about all the decision making that each of these players are doing and manage all that exertion from. Like, especially, I don't think Morfin and Bojack have had a break. Like a solid break in sets.
Yeah, I think they have not. Yeah, they have had constant playing.
Which honestly, carrying in the momentum, it helped them in their first set, it seemed. So.
Yeah, we got lucky to get that really long break because one of the sets, they for some reason decided to gentlemen to instead of in tiebreaker instead of bonds they just had coins.
Thank you.
Yeah, I managed to take a short nap in that time. So, but Raito and Cruz really showing dominance on this corner boost.
Morfin,
given that they
Morfin
won, like this is potentially the final game of tournament. Like,
Absolutely.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Like, I kind of feel like it snuck up on us in some ways. But never mind, Bojack.
Okay, we're getting a full score.
Okay. Definitely not a lead that Bojack and Morfin can't make up.
But definitely will be a little tricky.
Oh, absolutely. But
They almost got that. Yeah,
we've seen a lot of point shifts this entire set, though.
For sure.
Across
yeah.
both grand finals and in this bracket reset.
Yeah, they almost made back that 3-point down, so...
Yeah. Oh.
You can make a double spike ball? Double spike ball jump over?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that.
I dislike it a lot.
So that's insanely hard component that... Oh wait, never mind, there's the arrow there.
It's... Okay, that's a little
Okay,
more
that
reasonable.
makes it a little easier.
But... Yeah, you can make double spike jump. Do you remember... I can't remember when it was, but this is a one-frame jump input. I used to be good at these because I like practiced them a lot because I was annoyed at getting caught out by them on the screen tearing, but...
Morfin, like, that bait was insane. Lost 2 lives to the setup still, but, like, that was a crazy bait.
All players making it, but this is... I love that additional spike ball, really making that bail harder. I don't know who that benefits, but I feel like Morfin and Bojack are both more comfortable bailers. Though Raito is really shown to be very strong at making setups safely.
Yeah.
Bojack actually leading the first person
Oh wait, yeah,
make it
Bojack,
through.
first one to make it through. Yeah, really proving that.
We're surprised to see someone score this round. I don't think we're seeing too easy points.
Yeah.
You need to be good at bailing if you're playing at this level, though.
No one has failed that one block jump once. I guess it's not particularly hard to like die to, but Morfin. Okay, Kreuz on his last life.
But hey. I mean, is it how many points was that on round 1? What did Cruz? Was it just Cruz, no Raito? Because that would tie us up again.
No, it was 2-0.
Oh, it's 2-0. Okay.
Yeah.
There is Cruz fighting to not lose a point advantage and seemingly succeeding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
Go 3.
Very well done to Bojack for keeping on the pressure here. I think that was a very, very solid attempt at getting a point over.
I want to say it's 7 turns left. I know after this I'm immediately bolting back upstairs to record the rest of the plush video I was just doing when we had that break.
Okay. I know when this is finished, I'm immediately going to fall asleep.
And so is Raito.
Oh.
Oh my
Does
god, wait,
Raito
hold
fall
on.
asleep or does Raito, like, just get on with day?
Maybe.
Ooh,
It is 6
Raito saying that's okay from Cruz. I think that's a very solid placement for Cruz
Yeah,
and
that's a
Raito.
really...
I think that's what they should do. Yeah, 100% great for them.
Okay.
We saw that in their first set on Chicory, like just how dominant they really seemed in this kind of flip jump precision. You know,
They have 2 ways to go about this. Yeah, I was gonna say...
they do have 2 ways to go about this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like they're gonna go for
the
that.
way that they should go for. But Bojack opting for the flip jump and actually does make it first try this time.
Yeah, but does the upper
This is
wire...
flip jump from a wall. This isn't flip jump from like standing precision. And Bojack really is starting to be very confident there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think this actually, with that flip jump, I think that would benefit Bojack, but...
I very much disagree with the way in which Bojack was opting to try and exit that squeeze. You should definitely be trying to hold on to that left wall there.
Yeah, he was doing the right wall.
Yeah.
Raito really insisted on this 2-block squeeze. I think we're gonna get no scoring here. Wait.
No, but
Kreuz.
Cruz getting off that left wall, getting that 2-block, and that... This is still a tough area. We've got the same black hole, which was causing issues earlier for these players. Non-sprint up, but misses the jump. Non-sprint.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be 4-1.
Yeah.
We're back with a 3-point gap.
And it's recoverable, but it's still, like... It's still a tall ask for anyone.
Yeah, we have like 6 or 7 turns left. Well, last time it was like 4, 5, maybe 4, I think. But still,
We need to do 2v2 tournaments more often. I think they're better. I think it's a better format than 1v1 personally. But
yeah, it is definitely more fun.
it allows for a lot more comebacks. It allows, because there's more building objectively, because you've got more people building.
Yeah.
It makes building a more impactful art again.
Absolutely.
Where it kind of lost some of its flair.
Yeah, like the amount of like times I've actually wanted to comment on the building is way more than I usually would for 1v1s. But Kreuz getting rid of that black hole.
I honestly respect that. It's fine.
They have the
Looking for
exact
that
same wires
precision setup again.
too.
Yeah, same. That was the same black hole position, I think. Yeah.
It's more entertaining, more fun to watch. Yeah, I agree, Coleman. Granted, it's best of 3 prediction. Not just for.
Ooh, I'm struggling with that 2-block jump height. Is Morfin gonna get this? No!
No, doesn't get it.
Bojack gets this. No!
They're not grip jumping. I would.
I don't
100% go
think-
for grip jump.
Look, grip jump. Grip jump, Schmip jump. Who needs a grip jump?
Oh, but okay, Bojack gets the grip jump.
Mm.
I would just feel more confident with grip jump.
Just dying down there early. This could be this is a point away, probably, from... No! Okay, Bojack really needs to recover mentally from that.
God!
You so stoic in that situation.
I would
because
be
if you're making
so
combat,
upset.
you need to just keep your head about, you know.
I love this dungeon, honestly.
I would be so upset over that.
Just yeah, but that's
Oh
unfortunately
my
the hand you
God.
get sometimes.
Yeah, it happens, but getting rid of that
Then
blank.
projectile. Oh, forever Bojack's nemesis.
Okay, Bojack probably gonna try to go for a super jump. Let's see, but yeah, grabbing those wires probably gonna put them on the left of that, the left wall, that super jump, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Not yet. Okay, it doesn't immediately do it.
I mean, honestly, probably waiting to see. I think I also love 2v2 a lot more because you end up seeing a lot more. You can see cooperative building. You know, like you can
Yeah.
set up a more complex setup in one turn,
For
which forces your
sure.
opponents to respond.
Yeah.
I know. I would prefer this game if we could have 4 item placements per round. So,
That would be cool. Also, is Bojack gonna
Bojack
actually...
very quickly just making it through.
Yeah, that...
With all
that,
others seemingly
cannon
struggling
setup-
massive on this.
That cannon setup is
I mean,
kind of nutty.
I think this is your kind of setup, personally. I think you make this. But Morfin as well! Is this gonna...
Wait, oh my god, wait. Oh, the comeback.
brings us back to only being 1 point ahead. We've seen so many swings.
Yeah,
So
like,
many swings across this entire tournament. I think
this,
2v2 also facilitates that somehow. I don't know how, but it seems to be facilitating like heavy swings, which is wild. I love this.
Jesus, yeah. Yeah, we need to have more 2v2 tournaments. This has been the, like, maybe the... This has been, like, the most hyped tournament in so long.
I'm gonna say it. I think these final sets have been just like more enjoyable than watching the Ignition final sets or the Frostbite final sets. This has been great.
Fair.
Thank you for hosting. And I guess thank you for dragging me into this a little.
Yeah.
Kicking and screaming. This game is fun. You just need to not like care.
Yeah, every UCS season, I always have one 2v2 around the halfway mark. That's at least gonna be the plan.
I don't know. It's weird. Definitely, I'm getting to the stage where I think, with a lot more of the newer players, I think there's been enough time for them because I don't know when all these players started, but I think at least just like some crews, there's now been enough time for some of these newer, stronger players to really start developing like reputations and relationships with each other.
Give the bunnies both make it through.
Yeah. Play massively into the dynamic of any game as players start to understand how to deal with each other as we start to reach a plateau.
We could see... Never mind, no, Bojack.
Yeah.
Bojack not gonna score. Putting it back up to a 2-point lead.
Yeah, but a 2-point lead is...
Still
I mean,
doable.
if we have another round like last round, where that's a 2-point swing...
But I think it's 2 or 3 turns left. Never mind.
Look, I'm not counting anyone out until the final round. I would... It would be remiss of us to count any team out at this stage because of how much of a swing there's been across these sets. Genuinely.
Yeah, Bojack and Morfin definitely performing better than I thought they would.
Were you expecting this? I was honestly expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting from this set, but like.
But I think it's just like from seeing how they are playing from.
Playing together, you mean, as a
like
team?
from playing from our set, like seeing how they played there. I didn't think they'd like be holding up to Kreuzameise+Raito. But
I think it's a skill set difference, personally.
Possibly.
I think the overlap allows them to compete a lot more in the same spaces.
I think we're both players that kind of counter Bojack.
Vaguely, I would argue that this feels... It's more of a situation where... Look, these players... We are making very different spaces for these players
For sure,
than what they've gone for. So the whole dynamic shifts, and
Bojack played.
I still don't know how to counterbalance like full aggression that we see from like players who are just very competent technically. I'm really surprised we're not seeing the full block jump attempt on this back hole because it would get you over.
Ah, yeah.
Did Raito DC?
No, Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, Kreutz is DMing Raito. Storm, actually. And Kreutz not gonna make it through. I'm gonna expect Wire or Black Hole gets bombed there. Definitely playing the worst mechanically, but he's had some insanely clutch moments. Yes, this is still finals. It's still finals, DJ.
Yeah. I guess at this stage, Bojack is somehow now the granddad of the UCH scene. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he's either granddad or creepy uncle, and I think granddad's more endearing. So.
Yeah, he's that, and also like kind of like the model, or like I don't know.
Definitely, I think
The
is
famous
Bojack
guy.
now the longest serving UCH top competitive UCH player.
Possibly.
Well, Kayata predates Bojack still, but I don't really see Kayata playing as.
Kaida's last tournament was
much.
Ignition.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say Bojack, because Kaida, even then, Kaida still like only joins like one tournament at a time.
I don't know if in the current state of the game. I think Kayata could definitely de-rust, but I don't know if Kayata is currently top 10 on like tomorrow, you know?
Yeah.
Some of these new players like I consider Morfin new, which is wild, I guess. Raito, Morfin, Kreuz. They've been getting very good.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I do solidly think any top player now would have past times would have to
Raito
play
scores
for
again.
a while to get back in form to be able to compete with them again. Yeah, Raito, but making it. Oh, but Bojack now in a prime opportunity,
Bojack
and Morfin's still
probably.
alive. With Kreuz dead, this is a chance for another point swing.
Yeah, this could.
Is it currently 3 point advantage or is it
It's
2 point
currently
advantage?
2, but if Morfin doesn't die to the tennis ball,
That's
we're going back to 1.
1 point, which is very manageable.
I want to say
Very
it's 8
manageable
to
indeed.
7. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 turns left to make it happen. It's not over till it's over.
Yeah.
Like-
We can very easily see a game 6 here. Let's see. I'm liking. There's precision at the start. After that 1 block jump.
My brain has stopped registering fully everything that's happening on screen.
Fair.
Can we get a different co-caster in for a second?
Nah.
We need to do shifts.
I can go for a while.
I like that walk-off.
Yeah.
All players making it though. Bojack's struggling with this opening spring,
Bojack
it
is
seems.
struggling. That
I'm
corner.
not surprised, honestly. It does seem it's the kind of like jank thing which I know Bojack does struggle with.
Yeah, but like these corners also are just like not
No.
super great
Cruz
with Bojack.
opting to just drop down rather than attempt to do
Morfin
the
does the
uncanny cancel
arrow.
on that.
Completely mistimed that.
Only Raito and Cruz left alive, and Cruz definitely looking like they're going to score a point, bring us back to 2-1 advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is
Cruz
looking
is like-
super grim. Last turn, they both need to score, and Kreuzameise+Raito both have to not score. This,
I mean, from the looks of it, this looking at the points total, maybe it's Cruz's back, which we should be like watching out for.
Yeah, and I'm kind of losing some faith into Bojack and Morfin right now. I think I don't want to just call it, but I feel like Kreuzameise+Raito kind of just have it.
I think they're possibly losing steam a little, and I can sense a little bit of lost momentum in their play, but I fully believe they can take this back. There's a single round left though. They need to double score here to tie it up.
Raito's got his favorite item.
Like that score there from Cruz. That could be the nail in the coffin. Yeah.
Where's that
'Cause
spike ball?
They need to
Kreutz and
pull.
Raito don't get to place.
I am worried about the start. They did not nerf the start, and I'm worried about how Bojack is going to handle this.
Yeah, Bojack was definitely standing like, oh god.
I think Bojack should just wait, please. Yeah,
Bojack.
good. Going for the auto line. Across. And yeah,
Let's see.
makes the one block, gets up. Everyone
Kreutz,
kind of getting through, but
that
Kreutz
spring.
going down. Showing the spring a little. Morfin dying. That's.
Yeah, that
Tough.
arrow is.
Was the arrow
Very
placed
hard.
this last round? Because that's.
Yeah, that was a Morphin arrow.
I don't agree with that.
I get the
I think that
idea.
hurts Bojack too much. I think that hurts Bojack too much. In this situation. You need a different way of forcing difficulty in this situation. You do want to force difficulty, but I think it goes against maybe your teammates' strengths a little too much.
Let's see. That's gonna be GG.
Yeah, that's game. Well done.
That is it.
Kreuzameise+Raito. Honestly, let's look at this. Did you get everything correct in the seeding?
Say that again?
Or were there any, did you get everything correct in the seeding, or were there any upsets
I'm not sure.
on final placement? Well done.
So Raito holding his ground at
do we
5
want
or 6
to-
a.m.